What's going on, people? I'm recently hearing about a class action suit against Taurus International for certain firearms. Now, I watched a few videos on YouTube and I got other people's opinions. And I had to do research on my own to find out if this was all legitimate. I researched it, I even called Taurus, and they confirmed it. But with some of the testimonies, I'm going to call it, that I've heard from other people that own Taurus firearms, when they sent their firearms in, they give a 3-week window for them to either replace the firearm or repair the firearm. Now, allegedly what happened was, according to what I heard, was that a police officer was in a situation where he dropped his Taurus firearm and it discharged. Now, fortunately, no one was hit. So, because of that, a class action lawsuit was placed against Taurus for certain firearms. Now, the guys that say they turned their firearms in, they hadn't received them back yet. I'm a little leery about that because New York State have strange laws when it comes to shipping firearms back. Now, I went on the website that they suggested, and the serial number on this Taurus wasn't there. I called Taurus, and it is one of their firearms. They confirmed it, but for some reason the serial number was not in their system. So they had me, Taurus had me contact the people that were in charge of the class action lawsuit. I guess it's the law firm. I contacted them, told them the situation, explained to them that Taurus confirmed that it was their firearm. They sent me a packet today. I got the packet. But I'm a little leery because of the fact that as long as I've owned this firearm, this is a Taurus PT 140, 145, right? And you've probably seen it in videos I did in the past on a range. Now, for you, those of you who are worried and concerned, it's unarmed. You know, it's not loaded, okay? I checked it all, you know, and it's not back, but it's clean, right? I've never dropped it, never had a problem with this. As a matter of fact, like I mentioned in a prior video, I'm surgical with this. This is like, to me, out of all the firearms I own, this is the best one, okay? I'm surgical with this. I mean, I rarely miss with this. I'm very accurate with this firearm. So, I like it. I love this firearm. I don't want to send it back. I don't want to lose it. So I had asked the woman on the phone in Philly, that's where I guess the law firm is, what if I decide not to return it? I mean, because they're offering you either money back, which is really not much money because the firearm is worth a lot more than what they're offering, or you can send it back and they can replace it, which is not a bad idea, but you're still getting something less than what you paid for it, you know, and I'm used to this firearm. I said, so what happens if the person chooses not to be a part of this class action suit and say something happened, they happen to drop it, will they be covered? She said, well, I really don't know about that. You're going to have to talk to Taurus about that, right? So I'm like tempted. Now, I can't ship it myself. I'm going to have like Gander Mountain ship it for me because of New York State laws. Which they already sent me all the shipping supplies, the stuff I need to ship it. I don't pay for the shipping or anything. But it'd take forever to get it back. You know, I'm going to read a portion of this form. And if you guys have a Taurus firearm that's covered under this, I want to hear your feedback on this, you know, and tell me what you've decided to do. If you're going to keep your firearm, or if you turned it in already, or if you're thinking about turning it in. It says, on August 15, 2017, the United States District Court for the Southern District of Florida, Miami Division, has approved the claims administration process in the captioned case. Enclosed in this package are all documents needed to file a claim and return your firearm if applicable in the Carter versus Taurus settlement. Please carefully follow all the instructions for completion of the claim process and shipping your firearm to Taurus. Okay, now I'm going to have to go down to the pistol division and talk to the sheriff department about this tomorrow, and just get their opinion and their advice on this, whether I should just ship it myself or take it out to Gander Mountain, and say if something happens, am I liable for it because of the fact it's on my pistol permit? Okay, see, that's the thing I'm concerned about, is like everybody's now panicking and shipping their firearms, and you have guys that's saying that they never got it back yet. It's been a couple of months now and they hadn't heard nothing, they hadn't received it. But I understand that they are being overwhelmed with people sending their firearms back, but at the same time you should have heard something, and you got guys that say, well, I haven't heard back from them. I'm sure there's other guys that have. Okay, so I'm just a little concerned, like, say if something happens, which I doubt it, would I be liable for it, being that it's on my New York State pistol permit? Okay, so you guys feedback and tell me what you think. Now, I'm going to find a link if you guys own a Taurus, firearm that's listed on here. You guys, I'm going to put the link on the bottom and you guys can go there and, check it out for yourself. But what's your opinion on this? What are your thoughts about this? Did you send your firearm back? And if you did you hear anything? Or are you comfortable with it? I'm not. Okay, and like I said, I kind of bonded with this. I like this. I never had a problem with this. Out of the years that I had it, I never dropped it, so it never discharged by itself. Okay, so you guys feedback and tell me what you think. Until next time, peace.